Crown Vic Nation, what's going on, peoples? Hope everybody is staying safe. You know what's going on. I don't need to repeat it. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I see you slowly rolling in, and I just want to make you aware that this channel, there's nothing goofy going on. This is actually, if I keep thinking about the money that I spent already, I could have had a Mustang. I could have damn near had a Hellcat. But, you know, when you're passionate about something, when you like something, that's like guys who like Corvettes only. There's guys who like Mustangs only. You know, there's guys who like Tahoes only. You know, this is just what I'm into. So if you come here, you could have spent money on doing this and that. Okay, I get that. But this is just something that I want to do. You know, what's life without your own pleasure? You know, if you got to be pleasured, well, Paul, okay, I'm going to switch that part up. But if somebody else's idea makes you happy, I mean, if that's your thing, fine. But this is just my idea that makes me happy. This is something I want to do. So back to the normal situation, which is this is the Rack and Pinion for you 2002 guys. This is going to be a little different looking. I don't know how much different, but it is. I did clean up. As you can see, it was definitely oily and all that. That's another one of the pieces right here that came off. One of the hoses. It's another hose that fell down in there, as you can see with the butter knife. But anyway, yes. So this is the tie rod ends, and these are the end links right here with the joint on the end, the ball joint on the end. Now, what Ford manuals tells me to do is some type of measurement. That's why the stock ones, I did not unloosen that bolt. Let me show you this bolt right here, because this is how you adjust it. You will unloosen this bolt and then twist this in or out, you know, depending on how the setup was. Kind of like this, you know, this will turn around either way, and then this bolt comes out, pushes against that way it locks it into place. You'll just tighten this bolt, which will allow this knot to move, just the pressure of it pushing up against that. So and I believe I'm going to have to take this off, like I say, do a measurement, but I was just putting it on there just to see how things went. And like I say, I do have the rest of the kit and everything right there. And this is another part of the bad. Is, as you can see, these are the stock upper control arms. They're hollow. You know, they're light. Now, if I'm going for weight, issue, I would might. No, actually I wouldn't, because if you look at these, I'm going to show you the other ones. The other ones look a lot more heavy duty. And like I say, this is how this came out the car. So you can imagine, trust me, I felt this. But like I say, it's a learning experience. And that's why I like this project, because I'm learning so much. And I can tell you so much about this vehicle. A lot of people can't tell you A to Z about their vehicle. I'm just learning so much. And I can tell you quite a bit. And this is the other side. The bushing is literally shot, gone, pow. And these are the Detroit Axle ones, which are cheaper, but look at this. I mean, there's a complete, it's not hollow. It's definitely what I would consider a heavy duty piece, So, and I do have tires, brand new. Now, these will be set up. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. That's a diff. But the tires, these are the stock size tires, almost how Goodyear would be. They're rated 150 miles per hour. And the plan is to switch. When I go to this differential, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this differential installed. And for any of you guys know, this is the Detroit Locker differential. This differential alone was probably $520 something bucks. It is low mileage, and actually has I almost want to say maybe 1,000 miles on it. And these are the pieces that come with it. You know, very definitely, you know, looks a little complicated in stock, but it's not. You know, and essentially you would take one of these pieces after you put the axle through the differential. The axle will show right in here, and you will simply take this, put it in there, pull the axle outwards, and this will lock it into place. And then you would take this piece, put this in there. This is like a spacer, and it will keep both of these axles from moving, you know, and that's what this is. And to keep this in place, this piece goes on top, so it will keep this pushed down, and then this C spring or whatever you call it, you know, it would go in that little slot right there to keep everything sturdy. So that's what that is. So if you guys didn't know, like I say, it's about $500. The Ford one kind of chips gears a lot. This one is a little different. It doesn't have the way the Ford one is set up. You know, the Ford one has like 4 sets of gears in there, and those things chip. Definitely even on what I'm doing. So that's that. That is a 430 gear. If any of you guys interested in a low mileage 430 gear, ring and pinion, this is just a ring. I don't mind, you know, make an offer, send it to you, it's yours. Really don't want nothing much of it. You can almost offer me shipping and I'll send it to you, you know, through PayPal or some way safe that you feel. I'm probably never going to go to a 430, so I don't need that. If you guys might want it, like I say, hit me up. It's all yours. I'm also waiting on a couple parts. I do have an angle grinder, which I'm waiting on some rust. I guess they're like rust discs. I'll have to show you when I get it. It goes to the angle grinder, and it, you know, I guess when it hits the vehicle, whatever, it helps get a lot of that rust off. So that's that. And I also did order some more bolts because, as you know, the car gave me hell with the bolts. So if any of you guys need some help finding bolts or anything, like I say, get them from, these are all Ford parts, and these are the bolts that go through here. You know, I have all the nuts, pause. I have all the nuts and everything. I'm probably going to start soaking those in, like fluid, transmission fluid or whatever, to get them back to where they would thread on just fine. So, also I'll be lubing up my joints when I get the suspension back together with just STP all-purpose grease. You know, I've been cleaning a few things up here and there, trying to get everything clean for this. And let me go show you another something. So we back in the bird's nest. Like I say, plenty of wheels, plenty of rims, I guess you could say. And just want to show you one of the easy ways also to help clean these things. And this one was one I did years ago. And see, you can actually get this finished. I didn't get up here yet, but you can actually get these things pretty smooth. I use a roll of 80 grit sticky side. I mean, you can fold this in any way, rub around this. You can fold it to get in the creases. But for the main part, I used a metal wire brush. This one has used some, so it has, you know, went down some. But this would help clean these up to be painted very good. I'm actually going to use... I'll get it later. But anyway, I got some chassis paint coming. I'm probably going to go ahead, paint the brakes, the brake support, I guess. Brake, I forgot what that's called. I'm gonna paint the cross member. And for any of you guys who ever take these out, you never want to go through what you did to get it out. So this is going to be all prepped, greased. I'm going to actually test fit it. That way I don't have to press so hard to get it in there. And if I ever have to take it out, I don't have to damn near want to get rid of the whole car to get this pressed in, froze in transmission mount out. Sorry for just putting my feelings out there about this thing, but trust me, this, oh, Ford, why? And timing cover has been cleaned. And I'm going to try, and I'm talking about try. This, let me get the sunlight in here. This is after I get everything I need and what's necessary. I'm going to try to see if I can get some lightweight pulleys. MMR claims to have a lightweight one that is lighter than the stock. I believe Metco, and there's a couple other companies that have some lightweight pulleys. This one, as you see, is rusted, and we'll see, you know. If the weight is not that much of a difference, then I'll pass, because I actually want to weigh this one and the clutch style that comes on all police models. Well, mostly all of them. Civilian models will probably have some type of pulley like this. And this one, I'm going to see also. This is one of the idler. I forgot what they call it, some of these pulleys, guys. I just said in the video I could tell you everything, but a pulley. Okay, this is a pulley. It's not a tensioner. So idler pulley is probably the term for it. Also, I've been looking up March Performance's fluid dampener. So I'm going to do a little more research. I found a lot of good research about it. So those things could be changed if the money provides itself, because the big goal is simply trying to get this dusty masterpiece 4-valve swap on the road, you know. So like I say, that's it. Just want to show you those few things on what I'm going to do. I hit the order button last night real hard, so I got some things coming. Modular head shop degreeing kit should be sent out tomorrow. That way I can get the engine cam degree, button it up, get the wire and harness and everything on it, and set that up, and get the engine bay right. And like I say, the whole Corona situation slowed everything down. You know, now I got some money coming in again, spend a little bit. So update coming soon when the parts get in, and then we'll go from there. Crown Vic Nation, y'all be safe, take it easy, and we all in this fight together, y'all. Have a good one.